Sign that says, "Good friends are like witches, wickedly fun and highly spirited." My mom got that for me. And then I collect witchy pins. So a lot of these are actually also from small shop Instagram people, which I can go further into that later, so I can let you guys know who these vendors are. If you're curious about any of these, just let me know and I will tell you who they're from and where I bought them. I also made this little thing that hangs. Made it out of felt and embroidery stitching, and then a dowel, of course. And then I love Hello Kitty, so my friend sent me this cute little Hello Kitty witch. It's adorable. And then over here I have a couple corner shelves. There is the Morgan and Danu. They are some of the first deities that I ever worked with. I don't really work with them much anymore, but it's more of just kind of a quiet respect. So I occasionally leave altars for them or offerings for them, and they have this little space over here. And then Kuan Yin is up there. She's another one that was one of the first deities that I worked with, but you know, another kind of quiet respect that we have. Which up there I have the cherry blossom thing that you see right there is actually the hairpiece I wore on my wedding. And then I have a fan from Japan and some teacups and stuff too that are up there with her. And then my PC. I am a PC gamer, so I'm a giant nerd. As you can also tell from the Sylvanas Funko Pop, the Pusheen mouse pad, and the Totoro coaster. And then I've got Elsa up there. Yeah, I'm really a big nerd. Really big nerd. And then the other thing I love is my Mount Rainier National Park water bottle. Oh, just so dorky. Anyway, so hello. She's so massive. She's a Maine Coon. She's just big. Alright, in here is my witchy chest. Some of you might recognize this as well. Normally I have a blanket up that's kept on top because my cats like to lay on top of there. But this is where I keep all of my extra stuff, and I'm not going to get super into this too because I don't want this video to be too long, but it's just basically like tons of extra witchy stuff, candles, my chalice, which is that blue thing right there, this lantern right here. I light for people who pass, people and animals who pass. I light that every single time someone close to me passes, or someone I know passes, or just on the anniversary of their passing. And extra herbs in here, extra oils in there. These are from my childhood, these two little guys here. And then Brittany, you might recognize that. She made that. I got it from her. She also made that little box there that's got my real name on it. My real name's Dana, with the Scandinavian spelling. I am hella Scandinavian. My, in that Japanese cloth there is actually my athame. I've had it since I first started on this path when I was 15. So it's really special. And it's really kind of cheaply made, but I just love it. Whoop. Ow! I just bumped that. Extra candles, that blue, this little blue guy here is my Book of Shadows, which I can do another video on eventually here. And then I extra divination stuff in there, or other divination stuff in there. I collect tarot decks. I have my runes in there, my pendulum, other crystals in those boxes, Dreamcatcher down there that I intend on hanging. Yeah, all that good stuff. So that's my witchy chest. And it used to be my husband's toy chest. My husband and my sister-in-law painted it blue for me for my birthday one year. So that's what I got there. And then my really crowded bookshelf. Like super crowded. Yeah, it's really a mess. I'm in the process of making a jewelry shelf that's actually gonna go over, I'm gonna move this up a little bit and it's gonna go right here. This is actually the jewelry shelf right here. It's one of these IKEA spice racks that I did like a gray stain on. It's gonna hang kind of upside down so I can hang necklaces off of it, and then I'm gonna put stuff up top. But my husband is lazy and he hasn't hung it yet, so I love him though. He works hard. So yeah, that's where this little jewelry box is gonna go, and the little leaf and all that little jewelry stuff. And then I've got books, books, books. My husband threw his hat up here. Why did he throw his hat up here? I should slap him. Maybe just slap him with the hat. I don't know. And then I've, yeah, got all the nerd books. Focus. I also have been to Japan and studied Japanese, so that's what those are for. And then all of my witchy books. Some extra photo frames that I haven't done stuff with. I need a new bookshelf. It's so crowded. Up here is another altar. And this one I just recently redid. It is for people who have passed. And I just got this Dorothy Morrison candle in my local witchy shop. Waking the Dead. Ancestral work, because I'm really kind of starting to get into that. When I picked this up and smelled it, there was a strange familiar smell, excuse me, and I just had to. So that's why I got that. Focus. Okay. And then this is a Beanie Baby that actually has my uncle's birthday on it. My uncle passed when I was 9 from a massive stroke. He was 40. And that's a watch that he gave me when I was a kid. And then back there is my grandfather holding me as a baby. My grandfather, my grandmother. My grandfather. He was the light of my life. And I lost him to cancer about 9 years ago. So still dealing with that. And there's some shells from the beach. He was a sailor, so some personal effects, his harmonica and a ring that he'd given to my grandmother. And then a charm bracelet that's got Washington State stuff on it. And then, well, this, I suppose I'm going to have to go into detail about this. You guys, if you watch Brittany's channel, you might know my mom passed away a month ago, also from cancer. This is part of why I came back to YouTube. It's because I kind of just, I've been clinging to my beliefs. And I'll get more into that. But this was one of her necklaces. And I bought this the day that she passed away. It's a little locket I just randomly wandered into a shop on my way back from visiting her. And this was before she passed away. I came to visit her once early in the day and then I came back. And again, get more into that later. But yeah, so it was just odd because I always wanted a silver locket from her and it just never happened. And that's how it ended up happening, I guess. But yeah, it's little trinket boxes from Washington State, a painted rock that says blah blah. And then it's hard because you can't see with the glare, but that's another picture of my grandfather and my grandmother helping me roller skate when I was a little girl. And this is a little thing to one of my cats that I grew up with that passed away. And I've got her tag here that says Amy. Her name was Amy. And then this is actually my husband's grandfather's. It was a letter opener of his. He passed away from cancer as well. So cancer sucks, guys. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Cancer sucks. As a person who's lost 2 people who I love very dearly from cancer, it sucks. It's terrible. We need a cure. But to keep this light, this is my quote-unquote ancestral altar. And it's just gone on a bookshelf. And then, yes. Another nerdy Funko pop up there. That's Lothar from the Warcraft movie. Yeah, I'm a giant Warcraft nerd. It's how I met my husband. So, yeah. So yeah, that's about it. This is about 20 or so minutes long. So yes, this is my altar. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. Happy witching!